Hi yogis, this is Claire Hartley. I'm at Rising Lotus Yoga in Sherman Oaks, California with your yoga tip for the day. And today I'm going to show you a back stretch. It's also something that you can get into that might be called a restorative back stretch. And what you'll need is a block, a yoga block. I actually do use the soft ones rather than the wood ones when I'm putting my lower back on something. This feels a little kinder. And you'll need a blanket. Kind of blanket, yoga blankets look like this, and then just fold the blanket over once here so it's a thin rectangle. And come lay down on your back and bend your knees. So you're going to imagine that you're coming into a bridge pose here. Then you're going to take the block and lift up your back. I'm going to do it on the second height, not the lowest, so the mid height for the block. Lift your hips. Now it's important to know where to place this block, and you don't want it right up by your waist or even by your last bit of your vertebrae. You want it as far down as possible where your sacrum and your tailbone meets, because that will scoop the tailbone underneath. So you get some nice length there. Tuck your shoulders underneath here. And you use the blanket to get an extra little bit of length from your lower back. So I'm going to take my heels on this blanket, so it's nice so you can have it so it slides. And as you exhale, you can start with one leg, slide the leg out, lengthen that sit bone, this sit bone here to the heel. You can bring it back, you can use the other one, slide the heel out. Now, I don't know if you can see the position of the leg here. It's important not to let the leg just sort of flop open, because this is going to squeeze your lower back. You know, turn those adductors on, roll the inner thigh in, and work the leg so it's in a neutral position in the hip socket. Bring that back up. Now, if that feels good and it's not too much tension on your lower back, you can take both heels, push the heels away, and really lengthen from the tailbone to your heels and roll those inner thighs in. Breathe here. It's important to have that armpit chest nice and lifted. And it feels really nice to lengthen the lower back and this psoas muscle in here, which gets so tight on all of us as we walk and we drive. So as I come up, I'm going to gently lift my hips up. As you exhale, come and release back down. Now to neutralize this pose, take your knees into the chest and do a simple twist on the back. So as you exhale, bring your knees to one side, reach your opposite arm out. Take some exhales into your lower back and make sure you come and do both sides. That was my lower back cracking. Very happy back right now. And then come on up. Right? And always, as you roll up, roll to one side, press into your hands and let your head come up last so that you keep a sense of softness in your back as you do this back work. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.